Hi guys, how are all of you? I hope this video finds all of you in your best of health. Welcome back to another video on Upgrade with Asif. And in today's video, I'm going to be speaking about how to improve your communication skills. I have also got a lot of requests to make this video. So this is for all of you who've requested me to make this video. So kindly take note of all the pointers that I would be putting across. There are some daily exercises that you need to include into your daily routine. Very simple things, will not cost you an investment, will just take minimalistic time and also give you very good returns in terms of improvising your communication skills. As you know that English language is a universal language. It is required by every businessman, every employee at a job, every person who wants to apply for an interview and perform really well to get shortlisted for an interview. English language is going to help everybody go that extra mile. So let's quickly start with this video. Again, as always, I've made some pointers for you. I will be sharing my screen with you right now. You can take note of those pointers or you can just simply take screenshots and then you can follow the routine likewise so that you don't have to come back to the video and see the video again and again. So let's quickly start. Let's get to my screen. Let's quickly start with the pointers that I've made for you. So there we go. I've made these 10 points for you. Let us quickly begin with the first point. I will zoom this in for you a little. So in the very first point, I've clearly mentioned why I do not make my videos in Hindi. Okay, so I practice what I preach and I would expect you to do the same. If if I'm training you on how to speak in English language and if I'm making this video in Hindi, it's obviously not going to make sense. Though Hindi is my mother tongue, like we all say in India that Hindi हमारी मातृभाषा है, हम घर पर भी हिंदी भाषा का ही प्रयोग करते हैं. But usually when I speak to my children, I only speak in English language. Why? Because I want them to excel in this language. I know it's a universal language that will tomorrow help them to crack any job interviews or excel in their businesses. Today, even if people are applying for blue-collar jobs abroad, what I mean by blue-collar jobs is the labor category jobs where education is not required. So when we are placing blue-collar category jobs also in some European countries, in the visa procedure itself, they have a communication round. If they fail in communicating in English language, their visa gets rejected. So that's how important English language is today. So you have to definitely excel in this language and you have to practice what you preach. Now let me just get to the second point here. That is, write your daily routine. Now you have to eventually see, writing is a very good habit. You need to write your daily activities twice a day. In the beginning of the day, you need to make a to-do list where you need to prepare the schedule of your day. This will not only help you improvise your written skills, but also help you with your daily routine and make your day very productive. Towards the end of the day also, you have to ensure that you're writing down all the learnings that you've gained from that entire day. Writing twice a day is definitely going to help you improvise your written communication skills. It's going to improvise your thought process as well. So it's a very good habit, See, I myself have this diary. We call it the Champion's Diary. I give this to all my staff and employees here in office. I ensure that they follow this habit of writing down what needs to be done throughout the day. And towards the end of the day, whatever tasks they've completed, though they also draft a mail and send it to me because they report it to me, but I ensure that they write it down, because when you write down things, you are able to memorize that faster than just typing it down or verbally communicating on the same. Let's get to the third point. Listen, learn, and start thinking in English. So usually what happens is when you think in Hindi, there is some direct translation issues. Whenever you give interviews, I don't know whether if you faced this situation in the past or not, but a lot of people get rejected on communication and the feedback is direct translation. So what they mean by direct translation is you're trying to convert Hindi, you're thinking in Hindi and you're communicating in English. Now, how you can start thinking in English is, I would probably give you some pointers over there also. These are the cheapest resources that can help you improvise your communication skills. So the first point is you need to watch knowledgeable channels with subtitles. So what I mean is you need to watch channels like National Geographic, like Discovery channels. I'm sure that all of you all have cable, you all have a TV at your place. You need to watch these channels only in English language because you have a choice. You can either watch it in your mother tongue because a lot of cables are now giving choices of language. So ensure that you follow these channels with subtitles only and only in I'm sorry for that, only in English language. That will also help you hear, and the moment you're reading these subtitles also, it will help you understand each and every word, how every word is pronounced accurately. It works wonders, my friend. Try doing this. It is entertaining also, and it is also, end of the day, giving you a fruitful result of improving your communication skills. Newspapers. Again, another very cheap mode of learning English language. I'm sure that every morning you have newspapers delivered to your house. Ensure that you subscribe or you take subscription of some English newspaper that is delivered at your doorstep every day. And you go through the editorial page and try to read out those articles loudly. Okay, you can even stand in front of the mirror, read that sentence, look into the mirror and speak it out. This will help you boost your confidence as well as improve your communication skills. So please ensure that when you're reading the newspaper, don't be conscious. You are in your own zone, you're at your house. So please take the newspaper and read the newspaper as loud as possible. This will help you improvise your reading skills. This will help you improvise your pronunciations as well. Okay, Google the meaning of the words that you don't understand. Gone are those times where you have to carry these heavy dictionaries. If you don't understand a word, you look into those dictionaries. Everybody's using a smartphone today. If you don't understand the meaning of a word, you can simply go on Google, type in that word and get to know the meaning of that word. Or probably you can just verbally also you have this audio interface in every mobile where you can speak out that word and say meaning. So if I want to know the meaning of, like for example, knowledge, I will say knowledge meaning in the mobile, and it will verbally give me an explanation where it will explain the meaning of knowledge as well as it will also help me understand how knowledge is pronounced. So Google is a very effective platform where you can also understand how the word is pronounced as well as you will understand what is the meaning of that particular word. Let's get to the fourth point. Record yourself. So we are living in this technology driven world right now. Like I said that all of you all use smartphones. Please ensure that you try to record yourself. It can be a very small recording, as small as 30 seconds, but try to make this a habit. I know making this a habit every day is going to probably kind of take a toll on you. Do this every alternate day. Choose any topic of your choice that can be related to your business, that can be related to your employment, your skills that you possess. Make a video on that every day for 30 seconds to 1 minute and hear yourselves. You are the best person to gauge yourselves. And once you watch your videos, you will be able to understand where you're going wrong, where you're not sounding correct, because you're listening to all these news channels and the channels that I've told you to probably listen to, the knowledgeable channels like the Discovery Channel and the National Geographic Channel. So once you are listening to your own recording, you will be able to understand where you are making these faults, and this is the best way of improvising yourself. Self-improvisation is the best way of learning, my friends. So please keep that in mind. Let's get to the fifth point. Use and implement simple words. So when I say that you need to learn how to communicate in English, does not mean that you need to use very difficult and hi-fi or like you say in Hindi, high fundu words. You need to keep it simple, my friends. Simple basic communication, presenting that with very good pronunciations will get you there. Okay, so do not try to from the very first day try to learn the hard aspects and try to get into big words. Take it easy, go simple, make it presentable. Okay, so let's get to the sixth point. Your vibe attracts your tribe. You need to surround yourself with people who are speaking in English language. This really matters. So today, like I said, my mother tongue is Hindi. And I'm able to speak in English is why? Because of the friend circle that I have been a part of, or probably the school that I've been educated at, which is the Bishop School in Pune. It has really helped me improvise my communication. Our campus had some very strict rules of not speaking in any other language on the campus. And that has really gone a long way for me as well. So your vibe, my friends, attracts your tribe. In case if you don't have any friends around who do not know how to speak in English, then you need to channelize your mobile for the right tasks rather than going on YouTube and watching videos that might spoil your mind, or listening to these gamers and their abusive language is going to completely spoil your vocabulary. Okay, go ahead on YouTube, watch some videos that will help you improvise your communication, follow some series that will help you improvise your English language. So let's go to the next point, which is the best way to initiate. So the best way to start this practice is, if you are really hesitant to initiate, or if something is keeping you back from starting to speak in this language, the best way to initiate is to start greeting people. Okay, when you start greeting people, that can be as simple as a good morning. How are you doing today? I hope your day is well. How is your health? Even if you kind of start greeting people, if you stay in a society or if you have your neighbors around you, if you start greeting elderly people this way, your confidence of initiating your conversation in English language is definitely going to build up. Now, there's a very important precaution you need to take here is avoid slang language. If you are starting your greetings and you're meeting your friends and you start off with, hey dude, what's up, and everything, your further conversation is also going to end up very casual. So please ensure that you do not use any slang language, especially when you're initiating your journey of communicating in English language. So let's get to the next point, which is get effective with responding and not reacting. So sometimes when you're new to a language, might be the way you respond to people sounds like you are reacting to something. When they ask you something, they ask you a question. Unknowingly, you might respond in such a way that it might sound like a reaction. So please ensure when you're learning a new language, you also maintain your tone and not sound like you're reacting to something rather than just responding. You should just sound like you're responding and not reacting to things. The 9th point over here is keep your accent neutral. Okay, now because it happens, sometimes you happen to follow a lot of American or a lot of British serials or probably a lot of movies, and you tend to pick up this accent. Okay, your grammar is not in place, your fluency is not in place, and over that, if you have an accent, you will sound very artificial. So a lot of people might address that as a wannabe accent. So please ensure you keep a very neutral accent and you don't try to overdo your accent because that might just end up sounding very funny. And the last point over here is aim for presentation, not perfection. Okay, ensure that you target presentable communication skills first and then you try for perfection. Though nobody's perfect, every day is something that you need to learn. I learn this language every day myself. I still follow these tasks of reading the newspapers, ensure that I'm watching the right things on television so that I'm able to grasp and acknowledge new words. So I myself follow these routines, and that's how I've been able to improvise my English language as well. So please ensure, my friends, you aim for a presentable communication skill. Do not aim for perfection because you might end up stressing yourself out in this process. So these are the 10 points. I will quickly just minimize this for you a little bit. Okay, there we go. You can quickly take a screenshot of this so that you don't have to get back to this video. And if you follow all these daily practices, I'm sure you will be able to effectively speak in this language. I hope this video helps you in improvising your communication skills. Kindly hit the like button and please do subscribe to my channel. This is Asif Sheikh, your lifestyle coach, signing off.